Excellent day today up on Spring Mountain at spectacular Terra Valentine, and I am with social media maven Christine Trice.
I'm so thrilled to be here, Martin. Thank you for inviting me. I can't wait to meet the winners of the contest.
Yes, special today. Our trip to Napa winners will be featured in the video with Terra Valentine and some sensational wine. Stick around. So you grew up in the business. It wasn't as if you had an epiphany with the wine experience one day and said, wow, I need to get involved in this industry. You kind of knew it from early on.
Yeah, I had those epiphany moments, but it was when I was a teenager, and
right.
Either spending time in the vineyards or working with, in different wineries. A lot of my friends had wineries, and so I grew up with that lifestyle. As I got older, I realized that the cyclical nature of farming and the lifestyle going along with taking those grapes and making wine, it was something that got into my blood, earlier than I probably realized. Kind of landed my first gig here, and that was 13 years ago.
Been here ever since.
Yeah.
That's awesome. For you to land at Terra Valentine, which is easily or arguably one of the most spectacular properties, as your first gig, it's a pretty nice place to land.
It was a great opportunity, and none of us really knew what the potential was here. I mean, this winery was practically falling down, overgrown. It had been abandoned for 16 years prior to 1999. And now to be here 13 years later and have the estate fully developed with all of our own vineyards and the winery all finished off, it's been a pretty amazing transformation.
When you planted certain varietals up here, were there certain vineyard blocks that you decided this is going to be magical? Because what you're producing today is exceptional.
We were able to select the right clones and right rootstocks for each of the little microclimates. So, even on this property alone, we have 25 acres, but it's divided into about 47 different vineyard blocks,
wow,
with each having individual irrigation strategies. And so it's kind of a mosaic of vineyard up here, but it's allowed us to farm each slope, each slight variation in soil slightly differently.
And tell me about the wine we're featuring for Cellar Angels, where it was sourced from. And
so that wine that is from the Verde vineyard estate. It's a 35-acre vineyard, and it's all Clone 7 Cab on Freedom rootstock. But it ranges over the 300, 400 feet of elevation, different exposures. There's terraces, there's sloping sections of it, but you have one clone of Cabernet with all these different elevations and exposures. So it's almost like an experiment in seeing how Clone 7 adapts to these different, slightly different microclimates. It was really long, cool, even growing season. We had a very balanced crop, not a huge crop, not a small crop, and I think that vintage made for really classic wines.
Tell me a little bit about the charity aspect and what drew you to Cellar Angels.
Well, I think the wine business and wine industry in general is really well suited for giving back to charity. It's something that at Terra Valentine's been a big part of what we've done from the very beginning. I think the Cellar Angels is a great opportunity to let our customers sort of choose where they want that money to go, and I think it's a chance for them to get some wine and for us to help out, and I think it's a win-win situation.
Special thanks to Terra Valentine for their hospitality. Truly a great piece of property up here. Please come and visit. And Christine, thank you so much for participating.
Oh, absolutely. Cheers. And I have to tell you, I drink a lot of wine, as you know, and this 05 vintage that you'll be featuring on Cellar Angels is pretty incredible. You'll enjoy this.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon. Appreciate all the support.